foot or 1.5 meter mesh bear with 450 LED lights is $150 off, down to $350 until the 27th of November. Now this guy is $750 on the website, so that's a massive savings. He has 450 LED lights. His little C bulbs are all lit up as well. He doesn't have any twinkly lights. That's the only difference with the other decorations. He is 1.5 meters or 5 feet tall by 1.6 meters or 5.5 feet wide. Isn't he cute? I just love it. And he's massive, like so big. Like there's like the 3 snowmen don't even like compete with how big this bear is. The snowman family, it's a set of 3 pop-up snowmen. They have 520 LED lights for $150 off, down to $245. And so I actually bought these last year at the, I think towards right before Christmas. They had went on a pretty good discount on the website, and I love them. They're super bright. You don't have to put them all together. They are separate, so you can spread them out, but they do hook through the same cable, if that makes sense. So they are still kind of tethered, but you can spread them out quite a bit in between each. And they do have the little twinkle lights through them, and they're super, super bright. Like even when I don't bunch them together, they light up the like entire front of my house, which is pretty awesome. And then these are the measurements. So the medium one is 1.27 meters or 4.2 feet tall by 83 centimeters or 2.7 feet wide. Then the little one is 1.04 meters or 3.4 feet tall by 69 centimeters or 2.2 feet wide. And then the tallest one is 1.52 meters or 5 feet tall by 86 centimeters or 2.8 feet wide. The 8-foot or 2.4 meter glitter tree with 500 LED lights is $150 off, down to $350 until the 27th of November. So you can see it here. So this one is really neat because it's not actually round on the bottom, it's oval, which means that you can kind of put it more flush to stuff, and it fits better in behind different items and things like that. It doesn't have any twinkling lights, but it is kind of glitter covered. I can't unfortunately see the back of the box, so if I can find the measurements online, I will include them on the bottom of the screen. The 8-foot or 2.4 meter glitter tree with 1,000 cool white LEDs is $120 off, down to $280 until the 27th. So you can see it's this one here in the center. It's so pretty. So it is also 110.4 centimeters or 43.5 inches wide. And unlike the green tree, it is completely round on the bottom. And then it has 1,000 LED lights in it. So I can just imagine how bright this one glows at night. The 7-foot or 2.1 meter winter tree with LED lights is $120 off, down to $280 until the 27th. So I'll show you the box first because it is behind the display I'm standing in front of. So it has 400 LED lights, and then it's also 1 meter or 3.1 feet wide. So there's the glitter tree. So you can see it has twinkling lights through it, and I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what's really neat about this tree. So if you look really closely there, you can see that it's made up of all kinds of different little like crystals. So that's what makes it like really, really sparkle at night. It's really nice. The 5-foot or 1.5 meter LED train is $105 off, then to $45 until the 27th. So start with the measurements and then I'll show you. Unfortunately, it's not turned on, but I can kind of tell you how it works. So it's 45.7 centimeters or 18 inches in depth. And then it's 1.73 meters or 68 inches wide. So that's from the front to the back. And then it's 83 or 81.3 centimeters or 32 inches tall. Now it does have like twinkling lights throughout it, and actually these lights go in a circle, so it looks like it's like the wheels are turning, which is pretty neat. And it does it both on the little wagon there as well as the train itself. And then you can see it here. It is smaller, I think, in height than even like the sleigh that they have in stores, or that they've had in store. So that's something to take in consideration. You probably need to put this one more in the foreground or far in the background to kind of make it work in relation to like the other decorations if you have lots of them, but it's really nice. And it does have glitter all through it as well. Glitter string sleigh, it's got 200 warm white LEDs. It's $150 off, down to $350 until the 27th. So you can see it up there. It has sea bulbs that light up all along the sleigh. It's got 2 big presents and then a candy cane, and there are little twinkle lights throughout the candy cane itself. It's really nice. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a side where I can see the dimensions, but I will post them on the bottom of the screen because I'm sure I can find them online. But it does come with the 200 LED lights. 72-inch or 182.9 centimeter Wombat has 680 LED lights for 120 off down to 280. So I'll start with the measurements. So he's also 1.83 meters or 6 feet wide. So that's from nose to tail. How cute is this little guy? So he's got little twinkle lights in his, it is through his body. I can see them in there, as well as the little presents that are there. And then he is covered in fur on the bottom, which is really cute. And I'll just show you the face because he's got little reindeer horns. It's so cute. The 9-foot or 2.7 meter tree arch with LED lights is $100 off down to $220 until the 27th. So I'll start with the measurements and then I'll show you the arch itself. So it's 0.8 meters or 2.7 feet, I guess, in depth. And then it's 2.45 meters or 8 feet wide. And then the 2.74 meters or 9 feet tall. So there's the tree arch. So you can see that there's twinkle lights all the way up to the top, and it is the same height as that giant snowman as well. It's really pretty. They will come, like all of the outdoor Christmas decorations will come with like garden stakes to kind of secure them in the ground, and they're pretty good. Like they give you quite a few as well. I remember with my snowman family, we had like way more than we would need. So that's always a nice thing. The 9-foot or 2.7 meter snowman with LED lights is $120 off down to $280 until the 27th. So this one is also 1.5 meters or 5 feet wide by 1.1 meters or 3.6 feet in depth. And he has 520 LED lights. Sorry, this is as far back as I can stand from him because I'm standing like right against the shelf behind me, but you can see how big he is. Like he's really, really tall. He has twinkle lights all through him as well as in the candy cane. He's got little buttons. There's a little, there's like kind of fuzzy fabric on his hat, which is really neat. And he does collapse down into a fairly thin box. I'll just show you here. So it's pretty easy to store this one, and that's an amazing deal right now. 3-piece deer family is $120 off down to $280 until the 27th. So you can see them here. They're really pretty. They do, each of them have little twinkle lights, and they can be set slightly apart. I think, yeah, and they just have, they are tethered with a cable, right? The like the electrical cable kind of string through all 3 of them. So you can spread them out just a touch, or you can keep them all together. So the dimensions for the medium one is 152.4 centimeters or 60 inches tall by 88.9 centimeters or 35 inches wide. The baby is 106.6 centimeters or 42 inches tall by 57.1 centimeters or 22.5 inches wide. And then the buck is 182.8 centimeters or 72 inches tall by 96.5 centimeters or 38 inches wide. Holiday Solar Figurines is a set of 3 lights for $17 off down to $38 until the 27th. So it's these 3 here. So you get a snowman, I think it's supposed to be a reindeer, maybe a moose, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a reindeer, and Santa. So the little bulbs underneath light up, and then they come with the shepherd's hoof. So it's really cute.